Is this Roberts? Oh, it is Roberts. Oh, Tio. Where could you be heading off to at a time like this? Being a police officer must be difficult. Take good care of yourself, okay? Thank you. I will be sure to. Okay. Oh, here's Grace. Well, if it isn't my best friends, I overheard just the craziest thing. Has the entire mafia seriously just up and vanished? Well, how are you able to get your hands on classified information like that? Imagine thinking us reporters don't have access to our own information networks. But anyway, I heard Gantz went missing after that big kerfuffle yesterday. And it's not just him. You hear the same thing happening to more and more people. Here one moment, gone the next. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a real bad feeling about this. I do too. We need to get a handle on what's going on and fast. Oh, so you guys are chasing them down. Good to know. Okay, I think I've got the gist of it. You'd better hit me up with those juicy details if anything else happens. You may have divulged a bit too much information, Lloyd. Definitely too much. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like such an amateur. Well, cat's out of the bag now, so there's no use beating yourself up over it. Between Rivache's shenanigans and all these people going missing, yep, I'd say we've gotten ourselves into quite the pickle. You guys better watch your backs if you plan on continuing the investigation. I can't have you dying on me when my next big scoop hinges on your success. Sure, we'll stay vigilant. You'd do well to heed your own advice, Grace. Is that it? That is it. Okay. There's been a rumor swirling around since this morning about a bunch of people going missing and just out of nowhere. We're trying to investigate it right now, but I'm not so sure anything will come of it. Would this really make for a good article? I guess it is a little weird. Yeah, a bunch of people randomly going missing is in fact something you should write about. Okay, can I fish anything useful out of here that will give me a bunch of Sepith? I should have gotten more of whatever that fish was that was giving me like hundreds of every Sepith. Deluxe dumplings. Because I paid for these, so I might as well use them. Give me something I can use. Useless. Is it the only thing I can get here? Probably. Can't use that. No, I doubt there's anything here we could get. From what you remember, the final dungeon has some equipment in it too. Okay. So I don't need to be as concerned. Oh, look, he's right back to fishing, and he didn't even send his granddaughter away. My granddaughter's a good kid. An old man like me shouldn't make her worry so much. I decided that I should probably try not to pester Grandpa so much. I did want him to go to the hospital and take his medicine, but he's pretty healthy for his age. I think he's going to be just fine. Honestly, it's for the best he doesn't go to the hospital, small child, because he would just get another fishing buddy. And then where would you be? Okay, let's go to West Street. Let's talk to Grim. Oh, it's like an actual cutscene. Yes, this is Grimwood Law Office. Really? That's the first I've heard about it too. Yes, of course. No, I'm terribly sorry about all of this. If you need anything, please just give me a call. Excuse us for interrupting, Mr. Grimwood, but about that phone call. Oh, hello, everyone. You heard a bit of that, did you? Well, it turns out no one has been able to get in touch with Rivache & Co. Because of that, I've been getting call after call from companies who do business with them and their competitors. I still have no idea what's going on. Lloyd, do you think this is related to... Wait, do you know something about this? There are still a lot of pieces we're missing, but we do know one thing for certain. Rivace & Co. is completely empty. All of its personnel gone without a trace. You're absolutely positive? Please, Mr. Grimwood, we'd like for you to keep this confidential for now. You know what I didn't consider? I might be able to go back into Rivace and kill those things that drop you materials. The CPD is in the middle of figuring out how to best tackle the situation, so it might take some time to fully assess what's actually happened. I'm afraid that the chaos will only grow with the passage of time. Very well, I'll take care of any questions people may have about this while you all focus on the investigation. If there's anything I can do to keep the situation from spiraling out of control, I'll do it. Thank you, sir. We'll leave that to you. You know, I doubt the Mafia will leave things like this for too long. I say we try and hurry it up. In the meantime, I'll start looking into Rivace & Co. The confusion surrounding this shouldn't spread too far for now, but I don't think you'll be able to keep it under wraps for longer than a day. I recommend you work quickly. Anything else? No. Does a small child have anything else? I got a bad feeling about this. Everyone be careful, okay? I, too, have a bad feeling about this. Alright, let's talk to Cecile's parents. Oh, look, a car. I finally bit the bullet and purchased my very own Orbital car. I think I'll treat myself to my first little joyride in this baby tomorrow. Truth be told, I've hardly ever been this excited. Good luck with that. You should just hope there is a tomorrow. Oh, they're not, here. I don't remember what that NPC looks like to be able to find her successfully out in the world. I have another journey I must prepare for. Mines Mountains. Cecile's father is the librarian, so she might be there. That's true. We do still need to go talk to the people there. Those three play together all the time, huh? Yeah, they must be the bestest friends ever. I wish Big Sis was here. Then there'd be the three of us, too. Yeah, but she's so busy. It's been like forever since the last time she played with us. Since she went to the academy, all she does is study. So next time we see her, we gotta give her the biggest hug ever, okay? You're right, Nana. We gotta do our best to cheer her on. Big Sis, she says. Yeah, I don't know who this is, I don't think. I don't remember ever speaking to these children before. Interesting, but they're apparently at the police academy. Okay, East Street. That would be because you have not. Oh, yeah. It's definitely my first time, like, seeing the kids. Another minor. My mom didn't feel like shopping, so she made me do it instead. Mom's just lazing about at home. What are you standing outside for? Roos. I managed to come up with this genius Mapo tofu recipe while working here. You guys want to learn something cool? Okay. Who makes this well? Randy? We're just getting recipes today, apparently. Restores 100% HP, cures ailments. That's insane. Make another one, please. He just made the regular. That's fine. Those characters are actually not in the original versions of the game or the fan translations, only this version. That's interesting. So I guess they're just there to heavily drop hints, I would assume. I think something's up with Risha. We talked for a bit at noon today, but she wasn't being too responsive. Something must be worrying her again. I can easily tell when she's trying to hide her worries. I wonder what's up with her. Heyu probably gave her a job she's not enthused about. Actually, let me check your... I can't squeeze in between that stool and the wall, apparently, but I want to check and see if there's anyone in here. You never know where Lecter will pop up. We still haven't seen Risha actually assassinated, but you're correct. I don't doubt she's capable, though. Okay, there's him. I had this book recommended to me by the librarian, so I'm going to check it out. He absolutely insisted I read it cover to cover as soon as my free time allowed. Mom's gonna read it to me when we get home. Okay. This guy is still here. What's this? I'm on the verge of completing my thesis. All I have to do is summarize it. The gasp. Oh, you guys like read too? What a lucky coincidence. Nothing better than making friends with fellow bookworms, wouldn't you say? Huh? Well, that's... Honestly, I don't even know where to begin. I refuse to believe that he came here just to read, but it is almost unnatural how well he blends in. There's no use trying to wrap my head around it. .3D glasses, they have a green and blue lens. They kind of do. But they match his outfit, so he needs it. Don't question Lecter. His style is, just unique. Agreed. I think we should be cautious around him for now. Nice. I've wrapped up all the work I had left for the Empire. Looks like I'm free to screw around Crossbell for a bit. I still don't get this guy. How much does he actually know? Let's just assume he knows everything. Literally everything. Still don't see Cecile's mom, though. It's almost dark. I'd better start closing up the library soon. It was good seeing you, Lloyd. Make sure you have all your belongings before you head home. See you tomorrow, huh, Lloyd? Sounds good. See you later, Uncle. But where's your wife? Sir, where is your wife? I'm going to be closing up shop here pretty soon. Better order while you still can. No, I'm good. She's not... I don't see her. Okay, let's go into the CPD. I just saw Dudley return to HQ with an awfully stern look on his face. It seems that the situation is far more complicated than the higher-ups thought it'd be. Please try to be careful out there. I don't want anything to happen to our officers. Don't worry about us, Rebecca. Yeah, we've got this handled. It appears your combat notebook is coming along. Please come show it to me once you've gathered a bit more data. Lame. Do you have anything to say? Oh, are you all going somewhere? Yeah, we're heading out to St. Ursula Medical College. You look exhausted, Fran. Are you okay? Oh, well, I've had people screaming at me on the phone over the lockdown all day. There was a bomb threat, but it ended up being a false alarm. What a relief. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. It's okay. All I need is a bit of rest, and I'll be good to go again. That being said, you can always contact me for help whenever you need it, okay? From Rain or Shine, I, Fran Seeker, We'll support you in any way possible. We're glad to have you, Fran. Taking an Orbital bus to St. Ursula Medical College will greatly reduce your travel time. Don't anticipate there being any issues, but don't hesitate to contact me if anything pops up, okay? Well, now that you've said that, I'm sure something is going to go wrong. Thank you. All of the division chiefs are gathered in the commissioner's office for an important meeting. I think they're flipping out over Rivache or something. Oh, how I'd love to be a fly on the wall of that room. Can I actually go upstairs for once? No. Dang it. Okay, let's see if Grandpa is out of his nonsense. Man, there's so many people I want to make sure we speak to before we, like, actually enter Endgame. At long last, the budget session is over. The mayor said he'd be working overtime to draft up the documents. Well, I can't just sit idly by while he works himself to the bone. I suppose I'll give him a hand. Hello, Grandpa. For potentially the last time. Yes, prepare them immediately. I'll arrange the documents. Oh, you're here. Are you okay? Has something happened? Oh, not at all. We're in the middle of an investigation, but we figured we'd drop by for a moment. Are you all right, Grandfather? I'm sure you're very busy right now. Ah, yes. The session was prolonged by 3 days already. As a result, we have that much less time to prepare the budgetary arrangement for all parties. I know. I can tell you aren't very happy with me working overtime for so long. There's no need to be concerned. I'm sure it will all be over after today. This old man can handle himself, so don't allow my work to distract you from your own. Yes, Grandfather, I understand. Shall we depart for the hospital then? Sounds like a plan. Sorry, Clip. I'll need you to contact Financial Affairs in my stead. I'll personally deliver the documents to Speaker Hartman. I thought it was Hartman, so earlier in the text line where it just said Harmon and I auto to Hartman, I was correct and it was just spelled wrong. I feel better about life. I was worried I'd been adding a T this whole time by mistake. Understood, Mr. Mayor. Okay, I can't go in there. That's fun. No, I didn't want to interact with it again. Let's just talk to you. The diet has finally adjourned. And that means employees of Financial Affairs can finally go home and get some much needed rest. Mayor McDowell, on the other hand, is planning on working late into the night yet again. He said he wants to consolidate all of the documents from the Diet's budget session. I'm concerned he'll overwork himself. Okay. That's not the button I wanted. We did Harbor District. We did Entertainment District. Let's go do Residential. Let us start with the Hayworths. It looks like Harold is home. My wife has gone to visit Miss Crail. You see, Miss Crail and my wife are close friends. I'm sure Sophia is worried about her. It's wonderful that she has a friend she can lean on in times like these. I intend on supporting both of them, of course. To think that one of our neighbors would disappear, I'd like to assist you in any way possible. It's times like these that families need to support one another. Mama said she's going to our neighbor's house today. I'm going to sleep in Papa's bed tonight. Okay, you do that. Interesting. Whose house was this one? Oh, this is the family with the girl obsessed with her look. And I like the grandma. It's awfully noisy down there. What's going on? What, did he fight with her? Cindy, you frigid-hearted traitor. How dare you just dump all your chores onto me? They've got parties going on all over the city now that the diet meeting is over, and I'm not going to make a single one of them at this rate. I see. So many people to talk to. The diet has adjourned for the year. I must say this year's diet was certainly drawn out, but that's just proof of how steadfast and unwilling to back down we, the Republican faction, were. Ha ha ha. It appears the diet's budget meeting has concluded. I suppose Father will be arriving home sooner than anticipated. I have no other choice. I shall attend dinner with him. Wait, so that guy isn't your father? And not because he ordered me to, I simply had a change of heart, that's all. After all, I don't truly hate Father from the bottom of my heart. I'm preparing the most delightful feast tonight. I hope my lady and the bastard will be pleased. Give me a recipe. Everyone else has been giving me recipe, you give me recipe. Okay, downstairs. Has Crail's husband really gone missing? Oh, no. I'm worried about them. I should probably go check up on Crail. Hello, Sophia. Oh, the special support section. Crail and a sweet little Sunita have calmed down a little bit, though I'm sure they're still terribly worried. Not that I can blame them one bit. After all, I was barely able to hold myself together when Colin went missing. I'm sorry, Mrs. Hayworth, but could you stay by their side a little longer? I assure you the CPD is doing everything they can to locate Bond. Of course, I'll leave them in my hands. Where could her husband have disappeared to? He's not the kind of man who would just vanish and abandon his family without a word. No, but he apparently is the type of man who would just take drugs to, quote, better himself. So, do you really know him? My husband hasn't come back home yet. Excuse me, you don't think my husband has run away, do you? No, there's no way he would ever. Oh, I couldn't be more worried sick.